Greetings and welcome back once again to Robocraft, where we are in a new garage, where we have not begun building a bot, though I have made the very most basic of bases. Now, a few disclaimers before we get to building this robot. It will be a new one, so there'll be a hefty bit of building in the beginning and then a couple of battles at the end, but that isn't really what I want to discuss. First and foremost, there has been an update. The Robo Shield update. It has nothing to do with shields, but everything to do with hacking. Now, the update has been of middling welcome amongst the players, and not because everyone likes hacking and don't want to have to stop, but because it has caused a lot of problems. Some of them I've been affected by, though the most recent update seems to have addressed quite a lot of this. But for some time, you may have already noticed that in the comments on my previous videos, there were significant amounts of people commenting that they couldn't log into the game, and this was quite far-reaching problem. A lot of users were affected by it. But the anti-cheat software, which is administered by Easy Anti-Cheat, I believe it's called, is basically a program that runs as a layer over Robocraft. It prevents client-side tampering and also helps the server validate things that should really not be being changed. Effectively, the hope is to reduce all manner of cheats and hacks, but as a result, it was being a little bit overzealous and was preventing a lot of people from logging in, kicking people out of games mid-game. The problems were quite significant. Now, hopefully, they have been addressed. Hopefully, I'll be able to record an episode. Now, there is one other thing I want to discuss, and that is, yes, I am not particularly well. You may already be able to hear in my voice. You will almost certainly find that I will be pausing to swallow a lot during this recording, but with the servers the way they are, I don't want to take my chances and just think, oh, well, it's fixed now. I'll just wait until I feel better, because I might have to wait days and days if something else goes wrong. So no, we're going to get in here. I've waited long enough. I want to build this bloody robot, damn it. But yes, you will have to forgive me if I sound a little bit different, or if you can hear me breathing differently, because my throat is quite swollen, alas. Now, okay, right, we are going to get to building. I'm going to be using tier 7 blocks because I have a lot of them, and that is the only reason we're going to be using tier 7 blocks. All right, let's pop the pilot seat in there. Now, I have an idea of what we're going to build. I have no bloody clue how I'm going to go about building it, though. I just have an idea of what I want it to be, and that is a walker flyer. Now, yes, I know I've been saying I'm going to build one of these for a long time. Finally, that time has arrived, and I'm going to make good on that promise. Well, it wasn't really a promise so much as it was just something I said, but still, I want to make one. They look really awesome. Right, how are we going to start with these legs? We'll go with the basic tier 7 legs, I think. And what's more, I fancy trying to make something a little bit less symmetrical than I usually do. We're going to go for a tripod, I think. I'm not sure how much room I'm going to need, though, for the wings. Let's have a quick look. Got plenty of tier 7 wings. Now, the question is, do I use actual wings or aerofoils? I'm going to go with the idea of using aerofoils to start with, and we might upgrade to actual wings later. The question is, well, I'm going to have enough aerofoils to do this. I may, well, I've got tier 5 rudders that I can dip down to at a pinch. Wouldn't want to have to, but we may need to, because these are rather expensive things to buy. And unfortunately, with the Easy Cheat update, there's a lot of old notifications that are going to just be popping up all the time. I'm going to need to go and nab myself some parts from my other bots, I fancy. Let's see, where are you? I don't want to take the bat wings, though. I don't really want the bat wings. I mean, the bat wings are awesome, but at the same time... No. We'll just put this together and see what we can do. Maybe I will just use aerofoils. Okay, we want some legs out on the sides. I could either have it like that, but I would prefer the legs to be a little bit further back, honestly. Perhaps I'll push this up a little bit more. Get rid of this and put the walker legs there. Now this is a very, very experimental design, so don't expect any too much out of the bot to begin with. We're just throwing this together to see what will actually work. We need room for thrusters, we need room for rudders and aerofoils. We can have the tier 5 rudders here, maybe? No, absolutely not. Apparently, okay, fair enough. We will go up an extra layer then. We'll place this there and have the tier 5 rudders just neatly nestled in on top of the legs like so. Alright, in fact we've got so many tier 5 rudders I could easily add more and more and more. That's kind of good news, honestly. If I got rid of that I could have another tier 5 down there. And it does kind of give me a different shape as well, which is an unintended benefit, because it'll make the bot look a bit more interesting. Okay, we've got no thrusters, and we're going to need thrusters. That is a given. But what kind of thrusters we will need is anyone's guess at this point. We'll put some tier 5s down below. And you know what? If we move this forward, we could even have a tier 5 right there. Not the best placement for a tier 5, though. How about we have the tier 5 there instead, and can we then... This is probably not going to fit because of the tier 5. Yes. We duck that down, maybe, and pull this out a little bit. Perhaps we can have the tier 5 there. I doubt it very much. It's still you, though, that's being the problem. I can maybe push you back one more. I'm not sure that this particular rudder configuration is going to be good at all, though. In fact, I'm almost certain it's not going to be good. So we're just going to have to see with this one. Let's take this out and have a quick little spin in the practice arena. See what we can do. We're not going to be firing on anything. I haven't even decided what this bot is going to use. Maybe SMG, maybe plasma. I don't think it's going to be nano disruptors, though. Okay. Can it walk okay? It walks kind of silly. But, oh, it can sort of fly. It's not got a lot of control, though. In fact, I'm having to fight to try and bring it down, because we've got so much thrust underneath trying to take us up into the sky. Okay, I will address that. No, that is absolutely not. Maybe not. Yes, okay. I accept that was a bad design. Give me a break. This is the first time I've tried to make a flying walker. It is not the first time, however, that I've tried to make a flyer, and I should feel a little bit ashamed about that. Okay, are you going to load in? Are you going to take a million years? Yeah, there we are. Right, I'm going to push you back. I really would prefer you back there. I'm also going to put down a smaller thruster at the back, maybe? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to build that up. I'll have those smaller thrusters elsewhere. I can't have it there, though. Poses a bit of a problem. So I don't want this climbing too aggressively. How about I replace these with tier 7 rudders? There we are. I'm not even sure if I really need the rudders the same way that I would if I was just flat out building a flyer. Tier 5 aerofoils maybe at the front? Well, I could tuck those in quite close. Or I could have them much further out. We'll try it like this. We'll just place the aerofoils here. I have to leave some room for our weapon systems at the end of the day. We can have some thrusters there. It's not too bad. We could probably even fit some thrusters here as well. Now this should give us enough to move around with. I'm really not sure about just having these though. Perhaps it's just that I don't like them being pointing outwards. Maybe if we have it more like this. That could work, I suppose. Let's give that a try. Something is... Oh, right, too close. Okay, well that puts a spanner in the works there, so we'll go back to the original design. And we'll just live with that. Right, let's test if this is a little bit better at flying now. Now, obviously, one of the problems with having the leg just in the front there like that is it's going to cause a problem with firing. Got a little bit of an idea forming of how we could fix that. Perhaps I could lower down the platform of where the legs are and even bring them closer together if I really, really put them down. Right underneath the body of the walker. So the legs would be underneath rather than coming out from the sides. Okay, can we adjust? We can, in fact, adjust. And it's not perfectly stable. It's near as damn it, though. It'll fly in the direction I tried to put it. In fact, it really wants to go up if I give it a chance. Which is not quite what I want. But it is a flyer, at the very least. And we could happily just tuck in there. There we go. Not the most elegant of landings, I'll confess. Still, it does kind of work. Let's see where we can go down here. Let's head down and then pull up sharply. That's right. Down we go. And can we connect? Nope. It's a little bit harder to control than I was expecting. But that was a good enough landing. I suppose the controls are something I just need to learn. I don't need to make it so that the controls are easy. I just need to learn how to use this particular bot. But we're going to play around with the idea I had of moving the legs underneath. And hopefully I don't have to go to the practice arena too many times, otherwise we're going to have to put up with that every time I do it. Right. These thrusters can move as a result of this. Can I move that? Maybe put them right at the back here. There we go. Right, if we were going to bring the legs down, then we would need to create a really fairly heavily armored section for that, I would think. Maybe even bring this out a bit on the bottom? Possibly. We'll see. I really wish there was a cube that was like a curve, so I could have that kind of effect going there, but it doesn't look like we are ever going to get that, honestly. Now let's see. How does this look? What is that interacting with? It is interacting with the wings very, very high up there. Alright. I understand. Let's pull this back just a tad instead, and we'll see what we can do. We'll get rid of some of these blocks. And yes, I know, this doesn't look pretty. But this is science, damn it. Science rarely looks pretty. It's once we've perfected our science that we can prettify it. Okay, the legs are still coming out quite a lot. This front leg could deal with coming back, actually. In fact, that gives us a pretty good platform to attack from. You know what? Let's actually bring this all the way back. I wonder what you're interacting with. Damn it, Airfoil, why? Be gone! Get out of there. My lord. Right, there we go. And you too. I'll move you forward a little bit. Okay, so the tier 7 airfoils, we need them just... Oh, actually. We didn't need them far forward at all, come to think of it. Okay, so we've lowered the legs considerably. However, this whole area here is fairly poorly defended, if I do say so myself. And we probably want to work on that just a little. Let's try and create a nice shape while doing it, though. There we are. That's not too bad. And it all comes up and will allow us to have guns up here that I wasn't thinking we were going to be able to fit. And that is actually pretty nice. Now, unfortunately, we are starting to see the limit of my of these particular cubes here, which is a problem, because we have not nearly done enough work. But perhaps we can get by adding some embellishments here and there. That might do. Can I do anything here? Not, well, kind of. A lot of people have been asking me to check out Triforce armor, and it is something that I will probably check out, though I'm not going to do it when I'm specifically trying to build something else. I'll do a specific episode where I explore Triforce armor because it's something that I think could do with a bit of proper explaining rather than just something I do in addition to to enhance something I'm already doing. I want to make it the focus of the episode, honestly. Right, there we go. And we can finish this off down here. What I wouldn't give for, from the depths, 2-meter long cubes. Alright, the undercarriage is looking okay. What kind of weapon should we equip? We could have... We can't put plasma launchers on the side, never mind. We could have SMGs on the side, though whether they'd actually be able to hit anything is anyone's guess down there. What might be nice, since this is so high up off the floor... No, go away. I really, really do dislike that when people... I refuse once and they'll just keep going. This may unfortunately happen quite a lot. I mean, it's quite obvious, at least to me it seems obvious, that I don't want to be in the platoon. And that I'm doing something, but that particular person is remarkably undapper. Let's see. Usually I try to cut their names out to give them some sort of anonymity when they're being undapper, but I'm not even going to bother with you. You do this all the time. Let's see. We want a couple more cubes. Perhaps down here. Like, what we can do there is we've created a platform that we could affix plasmas to. Underslung plasmas would be pretty nice, I think. How about T6s there and there? Now, the problem is... someone else doing it now. The problem is they will snap all the legs. But in flight, when the legs tucked up, they would be in a pretty good position to do some damage, I would think. We could test that out, of course. And we should test it. You shouldn't just go out with an untried bot. We could have another weapon on top. I am running low on plasma. I think I'm going to have to go and salvage some from the Mjolnir. I'm really sorry about this. There we go. Right. We might also want shields on this, and I'm probably also going to salvage them from the Mjolnir. I do apologize, Mjolnir. You and Solenopsis and Wictor, you get the short end of the stick, really, when it comes to me taking parts. Ooh, we can't... well... I dislike doing... I can do that to get them to fit. It does... It is something I dislike doing generally, but at the same time, more and more I've become a little bit frustrated with the way that weapons don't have symmetrical hitboxes. Nano disruptors are especially guilty of this. One side of the nano disruptor has far less hitbox than the other. Now, you would think that they should have equal hitbox. I know on one side you can see those piping. In fact, I'll take these off just so I can demonstrate. On one side you have this pipe there. On the other side, you've got this. But it seems like it could have a symmetrical one. I'm not saying that this pipe shouldn't be a part of the hitbox. What I'm saying is that the hitbox should be square or cubic. Well, I guess in this case, because it's so much longer, it should have more of an oblong shape. But that if it comes out a certain distance on this side, it should do the same on this side, so that you can, when you're building something, and you start with one side of your bot, and you're placing down the parts, and you're like, oh, all right, that fits, so I just need to mirror it on this side, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, it doesn't fit. That's remarkably annoying. As for these, I mean, no, I really dislike tricking the system like that, but we'll just have to include a few, well, actually, no, we'll put these blocks up here instead. There we go. That'll give us 2 extra blocks to play with, so I can elongate this a little more. There we are. And 1, 2. No? Not 1, 2? Oh, wait, no. That is right. We should be able to place these now. I blame being sick, damn it. My brain is fuzzy. Not literally, you understand. Or at least I very much hope it's not fuzzy. That would be far more serious than a sore throat. Okay. Right. Well, we are firmly in tier 7. I could go ahead and replace a bunch of blocks with much higher armor if I really wanted to. I don't at the moment. This is very much a hodgepodge build, and I appreciate that. It's not something I'm proud of. Hopefully we can improve it in time. Once I have some more RP to play with. Drat. I really want at least one more block. Let's take 5. There we go. Let's try and get through this without spending any of my RP, because I really do need quite a lot of it, but there's no way around that one. We'll do this just for the sake of it, because I've got the blocks. There we are. Right, okay, we want more plasma than this, though. Having just 2 plasmas, that does not a powerful bot make. Could have plasma up on top, but I'd need to... Well, actually, I could put it there, come to think of it. And that isn't too bad. I could build out the sides a little bit to put more plasmas, but 3 plasmas is honestly quite a lot of plasma. And you don't really need to worry about it much more than that. I could even lower these plasmas and build out the shelf there instead. In fact, let's give that a quick try. Something like this. Let's see. Would this fit down there? It would fit down there. I kind of fancy that that's a better place for it too. And then we'll just taper that off there. So 2 out and then the taper. And on the other side, we need a total of 5 more blocks. With the 5th there. Oh! Drat. Okay. 1 short. But thankfully we can afford it. We'll only be able to afford 1 more, so really I need to stop buying or relying on buying blocks. There we go. That should give us a decent platform for our plasmas. There we are. Well, if you ask me, that's not a bad little bot. Or at least it's starting to become a good little bot. Of course, we want the heads-up display for our pilot. We kind of also need much better defense for our pilot. And we're not going to get that much better defense. Alas! We have been denied the much better defense. I'm going to have to move this forward. But on the plus side, that does mean it's going to be anchored to a higher tier cube. Which, in a way, is better. There we go. There's a little bit of protection for us. Can we fit this in there? Is it possible? No. Absolutely not. Okay, well, fair enough. Now then, as for radar, we're in tier 7. Would this put us in tier 8? No, it wouldn't. Oh, okay, well, we'll take that then. How about radar jammers? We do not have enough money to buy any decent radar jammers. We've only got enough money to have 1 of these as well. That is a little bit of a pain. Actually, what have I just deleted? Please put it back. There we go. That would be a good spot for a radar jammer down there. And in fact, let's go and steal one from one of our other bots. Yeah, Benevolentia. Why did I even say it like that? Right. There we go. I'm going to have to take this bot out again soon. I really enjoyed playing with Benevolentia. Let's head back to our, as yet, unnamed robot. And stick you down there. Okay. Hasn't got any frills on. At least, well, I guess we... yes, okay. We can't go out without frills. Come here, you two. You've got nothing to complain about. You've got 4. Well, you had 4. You now have 2. You're now no longer more special than any of my other bots. Greedy pig. Right, there we go. We can add some more thrusters if we need to. My god, I've made this busy. This is very busy, and those wings are going to be the first things to be shot off. I'm telling you that now. In fact, have we got any more cubes? We have no more cubes, so we're not going to be building that out anymore. I guess I could put this there. For what it'll do. For what good it'll do. There we are. Okay, let's jump out into the battlegrounds and see what we can do. Not the battlegrounds, that is. The practice grounds. We're going to go to the practice grounds and see what we can do. At this point, you're significantly more heavy than you used to be. Let's stick to the skies, shall we? That's right. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. You aren't nearly as stable as you used to be, but with a little bit of care, just constant adjustments to my flight. Actually, you're not too bad, as long as I don't do anything kind of crazy. And you are definitely capable flyer. Right, let's see if we can land. No, we cannot. Need a little practice on the landing. Thankfully, come on, tip up. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. No, come on, you know you can do it. I can tell you want to. Whatever. Okay, let's just see if I can fire okay from a walking position. Yes, all 3 shots. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's wait for the inevitable lag. There we go. Take to the skies and see if we can't fire well from there. Okay, we can do that as well. The top one, of course, kind of goes awry, but then that will happen. You know, if I could control this kind of approach a little bit better... No, what on earth are you doing? Cling? No, don't want to cling? Okay. I know what we've forgotten. Kind of a silly thing to forget. We've forgotten any positioning thrusters, any maneuvering jets, rather. I only have forward. That is the only direction that this thing understands how to thrust. I guess that's alright. But we need up, down, left, and right if we're going to be able to use this thing properly. So, let's go and fix that, shall we? We don't need particularly powerful thrusters for this part, I don't think. I think we just need some thrusters for this part. So, up, down can be going here. There we are. In fact, can we tuck those on the back there? No. And we could just then have left and right tucked in there. That would be good enough, I think. The only problem with this is that the moment anything shoots the front of this bot, these are going to be the first things to go. And that is a bit of a shame, but oh well, there's not a lot we can do about that one. We could have some adjusting over here as well, but I'm not particularly inclined for that. I think maybe this will be okay. Let's try and take it out one more time to the practice arena. And then if that works, we'll go off and see how this does in battle. I've not got very high hopes for it. It's performing better than I expected, considering I literally did no preparation. I just jumped on here and decided, I'm going to try and make something whilst the servers are not trying to kill me. Can we turn? We can. It's not as good turning as I would like, but we are quite maneuverable. Let's see. We can do little flips. Okay. Can we approach this wall and adjust to cling? No. Damn it. I need you to stop being stupid. Really lag. No. Let's get up and then try and cling. Oh, come on. There's one thing I want you to do. You have one job, and that is to be able to fly towards a wall and then cling to it. I don't think it likes its role. Ah, this is embarrassing. You can't even cling like that. Oh, right down the bottom, where it doesn't even matter anymore. I have got a little bit of a feeling that it might be the legs that are doing this, my position of the legs. And the amount of thrust I'm giving this as well. Our ability to move forward is probably a little bit too much for our ability to control our movement forward. Come on, let's see if we can just cling. No, you cling with your legs, not with your face. Okay, kind of. Maybe. And the plasma on top can still fire at targets. Okay. I think maybe moving these legs slightly and attaching one last leg right at the back may make this. I don't know. I don't know. This is a difficult one. Let's head back to the mothership in any case. But, you know, I think this could be useful in a fight, as is. So I'm tempted to take it out and then just evolve it in the next episode. Just continue to tweak it a little bit. I mean, perhaps it doesn't know how to act because I haven't given it a name. That's bound to be it. That names make your robots far, far more effective. Trust me. And since this is a flying walker, we'll go with a similarly flying walkerish name. We will call it the Locust. There we are. May you be a plague to our enemies. If I added this in there, would it even fit? It would. But you know what? I think it's the front that's the problem, not the back. If we had two at the front, but then I'd need to move the guns. Could I even move this backwards? No, not easily. No, I think this is something to play around with in a future episode. And continue to evolve this idea, smooth it out, make it better. This is more of a prototype, and we will improve on it over time. But I think it is high time for some battles. I'm itching to see how the Locust performs, so I shall meet you back here when we have a fight going. Okay, right, well we have a battle with a good many premiums. That shouldn't come as a surprise, as the developers have put out a promo code to say thank you for being patient with them whilst the servers go through this difficult, trying time. Oh wow, you almost flipped over there. And just to cover a slight change I made before we jumped into the battle, I have put an alignment rectifier on the back and just a couple more thrusters, more or less in the same place, but just more of them. I figured I may as well. And it looks like Destroyer over there has got his bat wings on. Well done you. Now, where's everyone going? My team seem to be fairly happy, just not moving. Has Destroyer said anything? What? Okay. You're being very helpful, aren't you? You silly flyer. Get out there, do some good things. And I'm going to go and join, hopefully not tip upside down. That is one big problem with this many legs. This few legs, I should say. Is that they're remarkably hard to maneuver. Right, are we going to hit him? No. That was close, though. Right, we've already lost one member of our team. The enemy have also lost one. Have we got a medic on our team? Oh, this is going to be bad. This is a war of attrition that they will easily win if they've got even one medic. Alright, let's head over here, and I may leap off this cliff. If we can find a good place to go. I mean, just because I've got wings doesn't mean it's always going to be good to use them. And we should be clever and sensible in how we use our weapons. There's one over there. That is not even going to get close to it, though. We need to be adjusted slightly. How are our team doing over yonder? Not too bad. I guess we could get down there. This would be a good time for my wings to... Oh, no! To do awesome things! But these aren't awesome things. This is just me flubbing. Okay. Alright. Alright. Calm down. We can do this. Alright, we need to go and find some enemies. This is actually quite nice to be in the sky, but I'm taking a little bit more heat than I would like. Cling. No. You never do it. Why? I give you this awesome ability to fly up to a wall and cling to it, and you just never seem to want to. Cling. Oh, come on. Your moment to shine. It's here. Cling. Oh, yeah, the Locust is very, 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 very dirty when it comes to trying to cling to anything, it seems. I definitely need to improve this. Alignment rectifier. Please put me on my left. No, okay. We'll wait again. There we go. Charge all the way up. Really? My wings are causing me some problems. Hello. I would like to kill you if I'm able to. Nope, that was a bad shot. Have you got nanos? No. But, oh, you might do. No. Oh, I missed. You've got nothing on top. That's... I feel bad for you. Not bad enough not to shoot you, though. There we are. I've taken off your leg. And since, as I've said, it's not going to be any good if I leave him here because a medic could come along and fix him, I'm just going to keep shooting you. In fact, no, there are no medics. I could leave you here. I'm tempted about it, but no. I'll just finish you off and win the game. Still, I feel that the Locust has much improving that needs to be done. Improving such as adding more legs. I think that would probably be a big improvement right there. I think just having 3 makes the platform far too unstable. Still ended up with a reasonable bit of RP and TP though, despite how poorly I did in that battle. But yes, that is going to be the first thing I fix. You're going from the alignment rectifier. Just the alignment rectifier though, not the block behind it. And you're going to have to live somewhere else. Let's place you... Is there any room down here for you? There isn't. Where can I find a spot for you? There, haha! let's put even more stuff up around the pilot seat. Okay, well, this definitely needs more work. Like, crazy amounts more work. But I think it does have potential. I just need to tweak the wings, tweak the thrust, so that it's reasonable to fly with it. Because right now, it isn't just that I'm unused to the controls, it just flat out isn't working the way it really should. Well, it's working exactly as it should. I need it to work in a different way. It's not working in a helpful way, is more to the point. But, this video's already gone on a little bit long, but I'm not quite satisfied with that battle. Let's see how this leg will do. I'm going to jump into another battle, and that really will be it for this episode, so I shall see you in a few moments. Okay, we have a robot on our team called Anti-Ebola. Just, I was about to type Ebola as well. That's how shocked I am. But there we are. Let's see how we do on this map. This map is an old favorite. And now with more legs, we may be a little tiny bit more stable. Perhaps we'll even be able to cling to surfaces better. If we can maybe take off not into someone else. I mean, that would be polite of us to try and avoid that. I think, anyway. Let's see. Are we going to be able to cling? Is that rear leg going to help? Or is it going to make things worse? Ooh. Maybe we have redeemed ourselves. Just a tad. Let's get up here, though, and find out what we can see. We are a plasma at the end of the day, so we shouldn't be charging in like a crazy mad fool. This would be a good spot for us to just chill out for now. Just fire off a volley over in that direction, maybe. See if we can possibly hit something. Ooh, there's something bad on there. Let's see. Is that going to hit? Oh, so close. Just behind. So we just need to adjust just slightly. No, we adjusted too much. He's also on the run. Ah. What a scallywag. Fleeing from battle. There's no honor in this. There's a lot of sense in it, but there's no honor. Let's take you out. Oh, bingo. Did no damage because of shields, though. Let's see what we can do there. That wasn't even close enough to be useful. Can we hit him? No, he's stopped to destroy our ally. That isn't good. He's coming back up this way, I think. There he is. Let's get another spot on him and try and apply some more damage. That's bad. There is someone trying to snipe me, I feel. I am terrible at aiming this plasma today. Usually I'm not quite this bad. Oh, there we go. Wow, that did a chunk of damage. And again, not a huge amount of his health gone, though.
SMG tank spotted.
Are there any enemies around here? No. Let's continue to focus over there. In fact, I think perhaps we should be in motion. Ooh, there we are. Someone taking a shot at me. Gunbed. Is it really called a gunbed? That's fantastic. We've got our 2 underslung plasmas, though. And we've also lost our wings, but... oh, wow. Is this better without the wings? It is. Well, even if nothing else, this battle has taught us something useful. Our bot does not need aerofoils. It is perfectly fine with 3 tier 7 rudders and 2 tier 5 rudders. That is useful information right there. Hello, you guys. Hello. Ah, just shy. See if we can't hit you over there. No. What about there, maybe? Damn it. Every shot is missing. He's fleeing. Clever, but not good for me. Oh, no. Haha, caught you. No flight for you. Take that. You've got a rail cannon. I don't like that at all. Let's keep on the move, shall we? Let him waste all of his shots. There we go. I think he's wasted them. Let us move back in for the kill. We've only got a little bit of time before he reloads, I fear. And we somehow managed to not spot him. How we managed to miss that, I have no idea. But we seem to have done a good chunk of damage. We have an enemy in the air. I'm the OD1. It's down to me, it seems. I'm not going to do well. I can at least hurt you a little bit. Oh, no, no, no. Get up. Ah. Well, drat. I didn't kill anyone in that fight, and our entire team got wiped out. 2 people on theirs died, but I feel that that fight was worth it. Even though we didn't do very well, we learned something, and learning things is always good. We learned that we don't need this wing, or these wings, I should say. That means these areas can be built out as platforms for other uses. Can't really do anything right now, but we're going to be adjusting the armor and probably building out a new plasma platform here. That would give this significantly more firepower. Of course, we could just do this instead and be boring, but and maybe there is a use to that. I don't know, but for now, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to probably build this up off screen and add some more plasmas, I think, because I don't really want the extra rudders if we don't need it. But that is it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. The beginnings of the Locust. It is a fumbling beginning, but you know, it's got potential, I feel, and we'll see it reach that potential, hopefully, in the coming episodes. But once again, I do hope you've enjoyed this one, and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.
Plasma bomber spotted. SMG tank spotted. SMG hover spotted. Plasma tank spotted.